I'm already done.
This guy's a pretty good fighter here.
All right, here we go. One of these two men gets into the finals tonight.
Wow, headbutt right off the bat.
Frank Orr in the yellow headgear, as we mentioned, fought in last year's Toughman Contest in Yakima and felt that he got ripped off in a decision in that contest. So he's got a bit of an agenda here this year. A lot of chips on the shoulders in this contest tonight.
You know, Salzano seems like he's willing to take a couple of punches in order to get his in there.
A lot of swinging and missing so far in the first round. Jab's not really doing much.
Well, I think he got a couple good ones on there. A lot of these are just coming off the top of the head.
In the waning moments of the first round, no real decisive action.
You know, wild looking stance. Or actually, he's trying to get busy in there. Pushing him back, but he's making a lot of misses, you know?
Let's check in with Lisa.
So Frank, you're fighting a very good fight, very smart fight. You're being kind of tentative, you're kind of feeling him out.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. I'm not going to do nothing stupid. It's got to be smart. Start my game.
You wait for a weakness and then go in?
I'm not waiting for nothing. Doing what comes. Okay. No waiting.
All right. You hear that? Use your jab. Use your jab. Just repeating what I hear from the...
That's the dad.
From the dad. All right. Thanks, Dad.
There is the dad. Rocky Orr, big Mariners fan, I suppose.
Yeah, that's scored pretty even right for that first round.
What does Frank Orr need to do to win this fight? Because it looks like, and we can certainly tell on paper, that Salcedo's a more experienced fighter and perhaps with the better skill.
You know what? Orr's going to have to get busier. I mean, you can't just sit back and wait for punches like that to come hit him in the face. He's got to go ahead and take the action, too. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you got to get to.
Good left that time by Salcedo, and Orr was unable to counter it.
Well, you know, you got to be all over Salcedo, though. You got to just jump on him, because you sit back like that, this guy will just, pick you to pieces.
Neither fighter very aggressive in this one so far. And again, the spot in the finals is on the line here. These guys got to get after it.
Stop. Come on. Close up, guys.
The winner, of course, gets the crack at the reigning champion, Popeye Lance Craig.
Get that hand out of there.
I don't know how to score that one. How about a 0 for both of them? Nothing going on there. The highlights were few.
Only good one, Salcedo throws in the big left hand, and I think that's one thing that Salcedo's doing pretty well is counter punching. He's scoring with the counter punching.
Okay, Frank, your dad's saying to get aggressive, to go after him. You got to use your height a little bit, don't you think?
Yeah. He didn't stay outside. He's getting inside on me. Sure, he's good outside. He's missing, but gotta fight this fight.
There you go.
One more round left.
You're still smiling. Got all your teeth left.
Got him all
That's
left.
a good sign.
All right, Frank, that second round, I don't know. It kind of looked like a little brother-in-law going on there. Did you take a rest that second?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I did.
so what does that mean? How close was that second round?
That was pretty close.
He may have picked up that second.
Close, yeah.
You won the first, he won the second, so you need this third. You want to get to the championship, so then your brother's lost, right?
Yes, sir. My loss.
Your loss. Okay, what are you going to do?
Go all out.
Go all out.
All
Third
out,
round.
be smart.
You'll leave nothing over here, okay?
Exactly.
All right, that's it from Frank Salcedo.
Well, absolutely what you and I were guessing about there, LT. Sean took it out of them himself. They were brother-in-law, though, to be saving something there.
Well, I think whoever wins this round right here will win the fight.
And here it is, both of them fighting like they want it in the third round.
That's what I'm talking about.
Each one sensing the lull in round 2.
Salcedo is busier fighter right now, but I think Orr is scoring a lot of big punches in there.
Another good left that time from Salcedo. It seems to be his big punches. We're inside the final 30 seconds. The winner goes to the finals and a crack at Popeye. And it has not been real decisive at this point as to who that man will be.
That's a tap-off fight.
Inside of 10 seconds now.
This is where you got to go to work. There you go.
A lot of sloppy punching, no damage being done really in terms of scoring blows, and that's it. A tough task in front of the official scorers.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, though.
Frank Orr's dad thinks that Frank Orr certainly has won it. Here's some third-round action.
You know, both guys are just working. Oh, right there. That was just the big punches right there.
Pretty good-looking combination for Frank Orr. Here's where Salcedo came back with one of his own. Let's send it to the guy who knows the answer. Art Dorr with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a hand for two of the roughest, toughest guys in the Yakima Valley. We have a split decision. Judge number one scores it 29-27 for the yellow corner. Judge number two scores it 29-28 for the black corner. Judge number three, same score, 29-28. The man that goes into the finals to fight Popeye, fighting out of the black corner. It is the Hurricane, Frankie Salcedo. Close fight, tough fight.
It is Frank Salcedo in a very close decision that earns the right to face Popeye in Yakima. It's Frank Salcedo who advances. A guy whose brother-in-law has already lost trying to take down the three-time champ. Lance Craig, Frank Salcedo. The championship fight right after this.
Hi, I'm Art Dorr. I'm the founder of the Toughman Contest, and the Toughman is coming to your town soon. Now, if you think you're tough enough and you want to prove it in this ring, give me a call on 1-800-99-TOUGH, and we'll see.
You guys are primitive. Last time we tapped and knocked the motherfuckers out from here on out.
Oh, better luck next time, Chief. You know, he's actually got a right to be a bit peeved because that was a close fight. You leave it in the hands of the judges, you got a chance of being screwed. I still think Salcedo won the fight. Well, the Hurricane Frank Salcedo is next set to fight Popeye Lance Craig for the championship. This is the fight that both of these guys have been waiting for all night long. You know, I think both guys were holding back a little bit all night because they thought they had a chance of meeting the finals, and they've only had plenty left in their tank. Popeye's looked strong in both of his fights. In his quarterfinal, he easily took out his opponent in the second round and then clearly won his semifinal fight against Salcedo's brother-in-law. Salcedo, on the other hand, has had a little tougher road to hoe. After an easy first-round victory against Chris Cameron in the quarterfinals, he had a very close split decision victory over Frank Orr in the semis. You know, this fight is too close to call. They warned it bad. Believe me, they're going to go all out. Time to get it started. Let's throw it down to Art Dorr for the introduction.
For the light heavyweight championship here in the Yakima Valley, Washington, the 30-year-old family man from Sunnyside, Washington, 175-pounder, the Hurricane, Frankie Salcedo. Come on down, Hurricane!
All right, well, Frank, what's with the kids? What's with all the kids for bringing them past our lovely Toughman ring card girls?
Well, I hope they're not here. Not all of them, anyway.
Well, he's going to have another crack at a guy who he is well familiar with, as you saw in that graphic a moment ago. A chance to fight in the finals. What's brought him here to begin with?
I'm fighting the Yakima Toughman because of the fact there's a particular guy by the name of Popeye, Lance Craig. There's been a lot of people that haven't been able to beat him. I like the challenge of knowing that there's somebody out there tougher than I am. I've been lifting some weights, hitting the mitts, a lot of mental stuff, a lot of shadow boxing. It's a lot more mental than it is working out. When you're in the ring, you're basically just enemies. Out of the ring, you're your family, friends, best friends. The ring is the ring. I love the intensity of fighting. I love boxing, and I'm out to take the title. Work is very, very important for me. I work for my brother and sister-in-law at Casablanca Estates. I'm a sales consultant, so our hours vary from 8 to 13 hours a day. My family means a lot to me. I should spend more time with them. I love boxing, but at the same time, I gotta still support my family.
A likable guy who is all business here in Toughman.
His opponent, the optical worker, fighting for the 4th time tonight and defending his light heavyweight championship here in Yakima for the 4th time. He is 179 pounds, 35 years old. He is Popeye! Let's break! Come on down, Popeye!
Lance Craig will try to become a 4-time defending champion in Yakima tonight. The only one standing in his way is within 5 years his junior, Frank Salcedo.
You know, both guys have fought 4 times tonight, so this is their 4th fight tonight. So, you know, stamina's going to be a big factor.
Lance Craig came here tonight looking for this very fight.
There might be a guy down there by the name of Frank Salcedo. I fought him back in '98, and I beat him then. And if he's there, I'll beat him again. He's kind of a cocky guy. He's been around about as long as I have. As far as being a motivation, I don't know if he'll be there. He hasn't been there the last 2 years. So being the champion and on top, that's my motivation right there.
Will Popeye Lance Craig make it 4 in a row, or will the upstart opponent knock him off his perch? We'll find out. The final fight of the night is next.
Great White is hungry for blood.
Not gonna move, you can get knocked out.
Big Bad Chad thinks that shark's a whale.
They might squash me, they called on me.
Is it a Great White fight, or will Chad reel him in as they try to advance to the Toughman Finals? And all new Toughman 2001, next Friday at 10 on FX.
All right, guys, I only got 2 words for you. Dig deep. All right? Now go back to your corners and do not leave this to the judges. All right? Let's see the champion.
I got 2 words for you, LT. Jumbo shrimp. How does that sound after the fight tonight?
Sounds pretty good.
Hurricane, are you ready?
Hurricane.
Popeye, are you ready? Let's find out who the toughest man in the valley in the light heavyweight championship is. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it!
You ready? Are you ready?
Thanks, Art.
Let's
Art
start.
Door has
Go.
2 checks in his hand, one a little bigger than the other, one to the runner-up and one to the champ. We'll know in about 3 minutes who gets which. Lance Craig, Popeye in the black corner. Frank Salcedo in the yellow headgear.
You know, there used to be some head hunting going on here, but I really don't think you can see a knockout in this fight. You know, I think both guys are tired, but adrenaline going to keep them going.
They've fought each other before, as you heard and saw earlier, and that was in the finals back in 1998. In the meanwhile, Craig, Popeye, he's been around since that fight in 98, but Salcedo disappeared for a couple of years.
He's been practicing. Look at him, losing that weight.
And looking very good.
Looking very good.
Frank Salcedo strong in the first round.
You got to say that Popeye fought his way out of that corner pretty good. Oh, gosh. Salcedo's laying some devastating blows on Popeye's noggin.
You know, Salcedo came off that win against Frank Warren. He didn't really use a full tank of gas. He might have been saving something for this very moment.
I think both fighters been saving something for this moment.
Good action in the first round.
Right here, Salcedo gets a good right there. Takes it off a little bit. Bam. That's straight jab. Oh, there it goes again. You can see it on his face. Ooh, that hurt.
Frank, that was a very good round for you, a very smart round. Do you think you can keep that up in round 2?
I'll keep it all round. I'll keep it all up.
You're being very smart. You're being very, very selective.
I know what he has, so I know what I got to do to beat him.
Okay, there you go. Let's see if you can do it again.
Yeah. What do I need, Sean?
I don't know. You know what? That was razor thin. Who won that first round?
I got him.
Yeah, but he tagged you some good shots. Did he hurt you?
Nah.
Okay, second round, you got to move that head a little bit, right?
Okay, yeah.
How are you going to attack him this second?
Trigger with the body a little more.
I think you did the right thing in that first, though. Start off with the body and then work your way up?
Yep.
All right, we're going to be looking for that. That's it from this corner. Nice work. Boy, is that man focused. He is really good. Matt?
Sean, thank you. I don't think a fighter has ever responded to Sean by saying, yeah, he hurt me.
I did.
All right, this is the second round. Salcedo once again coming out on the aggressive side to begin the round.
You know what? I tell you, that's going to work in his favor, being aggressive like that. Oh, good double up in there.
Popeye trying to get inside. One of his strengths, as we saw in his most recent fight against the 18-year-old Edgar Garcia. He gets excited, you got problems.
Oh, Salcedo looks like he's getting a little winded there. Maybe he's playing a little possum. Oh, good stiff left.
Inside of 15 seconds here in the second round now.
You know, when you're in close like this and you're throwing a lot of blows, you got to be careful not to get hit by one of those haymakers, one that you don't see. Oh, this is some good action. This is some great action.
I got that one scored for Frank Salcedo, my friend.
That's some good action right there.
Popeye don't know quite what hit him.
Right here, I mean, this is just back and forth. Popeye, Salcedo, Popeye.
You can see on that slow-mo that Popeye, he bats his eyes a couple of times after each one of those hits. Those have some pop to them.
Yes, they do. Right here, it just comes back and just, that army go. Right, left.
Big-time punching action.
Lance, I think you got it. I saw the end of that round. You really kept the pressure on. You think you got him?
Last round. Got to do it this round.
Is he ready?
I'm ready.
How about this fight? How close is this?
It's close.
You're in the championship fight. Third round.
Fine.
Really close to call. What are you going to do?
Fine.
I think he's ready. A little ground, a scowl on his face. This man, Lance Craig, is ready to go. He wants to win this championship, Matt.
And I think, LT, I don't know if you sensed it there, he might have a broken nose. By the way he's breathing out of that nose.
No, it's maybe just dead time.
Yeah, either way. Here's the third and final round between Salcedo and Craig.
You know, this is going to go back to, as far as professional boxing goes and stuff. You know, you got to beat the champion to win. We're going to see if that's going to have to happen here. So both guys are just a very, very even fight.
Well, Salcedo looks like he might be a little out of gas. He can't keep the dukes up.
That's a problem. So this is the most important round, the last round. You got to make a good showing here.
As strong as he was in round two, this is still very winnable for the reigning champ.
And it looks like the reigning champ has a lot left in his tank. Oh, that's a good left hand by Salcedo. He's still going. Still going 10 seconds. This is where you got to go to work.
Oh, this has been a dandy. Popeye trying a late flurry here before the final bell. And has some late success against Salcedo.
And that just may be the difference in this fight. Right there. That little surge right there. What a great fight.
They were punching until the final bell. Wall-to-wall action. We'll be back to crowning champions right after this.
Let the battle begin. This is the war to prove only one has the courage, the power, and the will to be the last man standing.
Watch out. Oh, my goodness. That's a beating.
Who will be the toughest man in the world? The Toughman 2001 Championship. The feed begins 2 weeks from tonight, Friday, April 20th at 10, only on FX.
We just watched a good one. As promised, a couple of big-time competitors familiar with one another, mixing in a great final, and Art Dorr knows who's won it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the light heavyweight championship here in Yakima, Washington. We have a split decision. Judge number 1 scores at 30 to 29 for the yellow corner. Judge number 2, he scores at 29 to 28 for the black corner. Judge number 3, he scores at 29 to 28. We have a new champion fighting out of the yellow corner, Frankie Castillo.
Well, the reign of the three-time champ has come to a close in Yakima tonight.
Wow, this is like a championship fight of the world right here.
Oh, my goodness. Where his brother-in-law failed, Frank Salcedo was there to win the title and take care of Popeye Craig. A great night of Toughman fighting comes to a close in Yakima. We saw the best last for Lawrence Taylor and our entire Toughman crew. This is Matt Vasgersian signing off. Stay with us. The X Show is next.
Coming up,
It's time for the final X Show ever.
how do you say goodbye?
X Show, you're the best. Thank you.
Anybody need a band leader?
You thrash the place.
I'm gonna get so drunk tonight, Craig's blacking out.
Don't miss the girls, the guests, and some shocking surprises. It's the last X show ever.